Imagine there is a presence following you every single day, an active saboteur watching your habits, breaking your focus, and quietly killing your motivation. This presence doesn't look like an overbearing boss, a toxic friend, or the crushing weight of societal expectation. The entity sabotaging your progress is your own biology. It is your brain. To avoid a completely average existence, you have to understand exactly how this internal machinery operates against you. When you fail to execute a plan, the usual diagnoses are simple. People assume you lack discipline, you have a deficit of willpower, or you are simply lazy. But those explanations fall apart when you look at your actual desires. You have clear ambitions to build a successful business, to become an elite athlete, to create something extraordinary. The ambition exists perfectly in your mind, yet your physical reality consists of hours spent staring at a screen, trapped in a loop of passive scrolling. This friction is a result of your mind operating exactly as evolution designed it to. For hundreds of thousands of years, survival required two strict biological protocols: conserve physical energy and avoid unnecessary risk. Your ancestors navigated famine and apex predators. Today, your greatest daily struggle might be a buffering Wi-Fi connection, but your biology operates on the exact same ancient code. This diagram visualizes your brain's internal risk calculus. On one side is the predictability of an average routine, which equals safety. When faced with a choice, the system aggressively routes toward a small, immediate reward, minimizing the massive but delayed payoff. Because achieving anything extraordinary demands stepping out of a highly predictable environment, your brain actively suppresses your ambition to keep you secure. Attempting a new, difficult task introduces uncertainty into your environment. To your primitive hardware, uncertainty is a literal physical threat. This is why sitting down to write a script or start a demanding project triggers intense psychological friction. The sudden brain fog and urge to procrastinate are active defense mechanisms. The system has a severe blind spot. It cannot differentiate between the social embarrassment of a failed YouTube upload and a tiger stalking you in the brush. Think about how many times you have told yourself, tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. The terror you feel before hitting publish or starting a new routine is a misfiring ancient alarm system desperately trying to keep you alive. This survival mechanism is incredibly restrictive on its own, but modern technology exploits it entirely. This graph tracks your dopamine baseline. During infinite scrolling, your brain receives massive rewards for zero effort. When you introduce a baseline for deep work, the reward registers as a severe deficit. Your brain interprets this steep drop as literal, physical pain. If your nervous system is wired to penalize effort and heavily reward passivity, it raises a serious question. Are you doomed to be average? Social media companies have weaponized your survival software to turn comfort into a biological prison. The same brain that traps you is also capable of structural change through neuroplasticity, the process of physically shifting neural pathways through repetitive new inputs. Bypassing the threat response requires a gradual method of overriding the alarm system through an identity shift. Stating, "I will try to find motivation," signals uncertainty to your brain. Declaring, "I am a creator," or "I am an athlete," establishes a concrete operational goal for the system to follow. Every time you choose a difficult task over a scroll, you are feeding your brain evidence that the threat of work is survivable. These small wins are the data points your biology needs to lower its alarm. Discipline functions best when you stop fighting your biology and start using these small data points to build a new identity. The invisible stalker is still there, that primitive voice demanding comfort.
It's not society. It's not your friends. The ultimate saboteur? Yeah, it's your own brain.
We tell ourselves we're just lazy or lack discipline. Honestly, those are total myths.
Here's the truth. Your brain runs on ancient evolutionary software optimized for survival, not greatness.
You want to build a business, be extraordinary, but your primitive brain, it just craves safety.
It's wild. Your ancestors fought literal tigers to survive. Today, you're just fighting Wi-Fi buffering. Beware the comfort trap. Your brain is totally hardwired to crave instant, predictable, small rewards right now.
Crazy, right? Your brain hates change. It literally reads harmless embarrassment as absolute mortal danger. Because of this fear, ask yourself,
How many times have you looked at hard work and said, tomorrow?
You delay again. Tomorrow. Just one more day of cozy comfort instead of doing the hard work. Tomorrow. It becomes this vicious, endless loop, keeping you completely trapped in a cycle of mediocrity. Cheap dopamine destroys us. Easy digital rewards literally train your brain to make hard work feel painful.
So with this biological design, are you doomed to stay average? Thankfully, no. There's a way out.
You can outsmart it. Your secret weapons? Get small wins, change your environment, and shift your identity.
The key is moving from passive wishing, like I want motivation, to actively being I am a creator.
Let's wrap up and simplify these core ideas. That invisible enemy we started with, it's still there.
But now you know the truth. That voice telling you to quit? Just a glitch in outdated software. To simplify, comfort is a trap, motivation is a total myth, and shifting your identity is everything. Your primitive brain desperately wants you to stay average, but the beautiful truth is, you don't have to listen.